Word to word meaning. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Bhuyah, again, Eva, certainly, Mahabhaho, O mighty armed, Shruno, just hear, me, my, Paramam, supreme, Vachaha, instruction, Yat, that which, Te, to you, Aham, I, Priyamanaya, thinking you dear to me. Vakshami, say, Hitkamaya, for your benefit. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Please hear the translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, listen again, O mighty Arjuna, because you are my dear friend, for your benefit I shall speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained. Please repeat after me. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, listen again, O mighty armed Arjuna, because you are my dear friend, for your benefit, I shall speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained. Purport. The word Bhagavan is explained thus by Parashar Muni, one who is full in 6 opulences, who has full strength, full fame, full wealth, full knowledge, full beauty, and full renunciation, is Bhagavan, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. While Krishna was present on this earth, he displayed all 6 opulences. Therefore, great sages like Parashar Muni have all accepted Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now Krishna is instructing Arjuna in more confidential knowledge of his opulences and his work. Previously, beginning with the 7th chapter, the Lord has already explained his different energies and how they are acting. Now, in this chapter, he explained his specific opulences to Arjuna. In the previous chapter, he has already explained his different energies to establish devotion in firm conviction. Again, I am reading this line, please. Now in this chapter he explained his specific opulences to Arjuna. In the previous chapter he has clearly explained his different energies to establish devotion in firm conviction. Again in this chapter he tells Arjuna about his manifestation and various opulences. The more one hears about the Supreme God, the more one becomes fixed in devotional service. One should always hear about the Lord in the association of the devotees. That will enhance one's devotional service. Discourses in the society of devotees can take place only among those who are really anxious to be in Krishna consciousness. Others cannot take part in such discourses. The Lord clearly tells Arjuna that because Arjuna is very dear to him, for his benefit such discourses are taking place. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmalitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitantam Sajivam Savadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, again welcome everybody and thank you very much for the management to give me this service for my purification. So, this shloka, last shloka of the 9th chapter, was also spoken by Krishna. Manmana bhavadmakto madhyaji mam namaskaru. Now this shloka is also spoken by Krishna. But Vyasadeva ji writes Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. And in the purport, if you will see or read, Prabhupada explained first Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. He didn't say anything about the shloka. He said about Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. I think, more than half purport is explaining about Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. It's good. Only one word Prabhupada took and he explained that. So we as the Prabhupada Nuga, we are in this International Society for Krishna Consciousness by good fortune. As Gaur Govind Maharaj used to say, good fortune arises. We should try to understand why Prabhupada wrote about this Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. And he explained the famous verse of Vishnu Puran. And he quoted this verse so many times, so many purports you will see. This shloka which he explained in the purport. Aishwaryasa, I'm sorry, my eyes are a little bad now. Even memory. Aishwaryasya samagrasya virasya ishasya shriha jnana vairagyas sannam bhaga iti gna. This shloka is explained by Srila Prabhupada. Even he is saying this Parashar Muni told this. This shloka was spoken by Parashar Muni in Vishnu Puran, it is quoted. And he explained this wonderfully, Prabhupada. Who can be called Bhagavan? When we hear, there are a lot of things we can learn from this purport, specifically from the purport. First of all, if anybody takes Prabhupada books, Srila Prabhupada books, or even Bhagavad Gita, let us say, there are thousands of Bhagavad Gita, right? If there will be no Prabhupada purport, I don't know what is written there. But Prabhupada started with this word, Bhagavan, to make aware everybody who wants to advance in spiritual life to understand who is Bhagavan. Otherwise, who are living in India, we hear lot of Bhagavans are coming up. And people are following them also. Very faithfully. They give their time to them, they give their money to them also. And after some time, they feel very sorry or they got cheated, they come to understand. So if somebody reads Prabhupada books and read this purport, he will immediately understand who can be called Bhagavan. The six opulences he should be. That's why I'm sorry that I read again and again full. It is not in the purport. I read full strength, full fame, then wealth, full knowledge, full beauty, and full renunciation. Anybody who possesses this thing in completeness, that person can be called Bhagavan. So Prabhupada is saving any person who comes in touch of Srila Prabhupada books. That's why Prabhupada used to say, what you will speak in 15 minutes or 20 minutes when you are preaching to somebody, give my books to that person. That will save him. So that's why book distribution is the most and the best way of preaching. If you are preaching somebody, and if we can hand over one book to that person, that our preaching is very successful. You see, this Prabhupada took the first word, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Even that is not in verse. He took that Bhagavan Uvacha. Because he has that compassion for the soul, for the conditioned soul. Without this compassion, how a person would write this? Because he wants to save us from this clutches of Maya, of this Sansar Davanal. Honestly speaking, I don't even realize this Sansar Davanal till now, even I have grey hairs. Someday I will realize. The first word of our prayers, which we sing every day, Sansara Davanalani Deloka Pranaya Karunya Ghana Ghanatva. This first word, Sansar Davanal. The person who realizes that Sansar is Davanal, let us say, if we more explain this thing, if we, in a fire, in this room, fire will start, and full of fire, it's not like small fire. Sansar Davanal, like in a fire in a forest. You must have, if you want to check, you can check on Google, forest fire, how it looks like. I heard in Australia, sometimes, maybe last year, there was fire. And the whole government was becoming mad, how to stop that. And even the president and the Prime Minister of Australia was threatened because of this, that he was not able to distinguish or finish this fire. That fire is compared to this whole material world. But the person who realizes this first word, Sansara Davanal, that's all, then his life is successful. That's what Prabhupada wants to explain here. Because he has compassion. Who is Bhagavan? Otherwise, You may get cheated, and people are getting cheated. It's not one people, many people. We are hearing. Many people today, Devi Shakti Mataji was also saying about this false guru because of this chapter is going on about this Putana. She represents the false guru. The first thing is about that false people, or like they call themselves that, they don't even call sometimes their, their followers call him, that person Bhagavan, and that person don't object. He said, I'm not saying, my followers are saying. But why you don't say that thing? Once we have heard from Prabhupada disciples that Prabhupada was put a crown on his head in New Vrindavan. You may ask Shruti Kriti Prabhu, who disciples are, we are fortunate. Means to say, they put crown in New Vrindavan on Srila Prabhupada Murati. And Prabhupada becomes so furious about that. He said, how dare you put this thing? That's what Prabhupada is explaining here. Who is Bhagavan? Who is conditioned soul? That's why I took this first word, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. He explained that. And then we can also understand from this even first half of the purport that here in the purport, if you have books with you, in the first paragraph, second last line, which I read I think 2 times. In the previous chapter, he has clearly explained his different energies to establish devotion in firm conviction. You see, Krishna is speaking about from 7th chapter. Prabhupada is writing here. In the last part of the paragraph, he writes, in this paragraph only. Previously, beginning with the 7th chapter, the Lord has already explained his different energies. So 7th chapter, 8th chapter, 9th chapter, now 10th chapter. But why he explained his energies, Krishna? Why? Anybody would like to add something in this? This is in this purport only. Yes. Yes. This is written clearly in purport only. To, second last line, which I read, to establish devotion in firm conviction. Like our faith should be firm, not like a, how you call in Sanskrit, very nice word. I forget, whatever, like faith which is like shaky. Sometimes people, especially in India, if you see, oh yes, I believe in Krishna and believe in this and that, and something little wrong happened. Immediately, Arey Bhagwan, where is Bhagwan? Even in Corona call, so many people left faith. So those who have devotion, their faith increase. Those don't have devotion, their faith, they say even temple has closes. They say, what happened to Bhagavan? Once somebody was asking me. I say, yes, Krishna kept the people, unfaithful people far away from him, and only faithful, those who have devotion, he wants to keep near to him. That's all. And wants to show how miserable this material world is. Even a small bugs can shake everything. All our advancement, all our whatever so-called, like to try to become happy by different means. Simple. Krishna wants to show, I am the controller all the time. For everybody. Not for you, not for me, not for China, not for Russia. For whole universe, I am the controller. Krishna wants to show us. So depend on me, surrender to me. So when we hear about these different energies of the Krishna, and then when we come to this chapter, That's what Prabhupada is saying. Why Krishna is showing Bhuya hai Mahababu? Shonu me paramva vacham. Because to firm, Arjuna is not like he doesn't have firm faith or something. He is Krishna's friend. To teach us, to make our faith strong, Krishna is using Arjuna. Krishna means to enjoy his pastime with his devotees only. So through Arjuna he wants to make our faith very like a Vyavasatmika buddhi eka karu nandana. So he's explained this word Bhagavan. And then little more if we are like in devotion and we are chanting this and that. Sometimes we see people goes to hear a person who is talking about Rasa Leela or some very, let us say, advanced pastimes. Krishna himself is showing, first you have to understand his energies, his opulence. Himself is, from 7th chapter he is teaching us. And in 10th chapter he is also going to speak the same, his another opulences. So until and unless when we understand, realize Krishna's opulences, Aishwarya, it is impossible to realize his Madhurya. What the danger is there if somebody try to realize the Madhurya pastimes of Krishna? Yes. Pardon? Mundane activity. There is a very good word also for that. Pardon? Sahajiya. You see, Prabhuji. He becomes Sahajiya. You see, Prabhupada again saving us to become Sahajiya. Don't become Sahajiya. Don't wear if you are in a man's body and then you start wearing what? Lehenga, choli and start dancing. We see so many, let us say, souls comes in lehenga, choli. They are men but they are like dressed like a woman and thinking themselves they are gopis or something else. It doesn't work like that. Krishna himself is teaching. Prabhupada is explaining more in his purport. That's why I wrote, conviction in firm. Wonderful lines when I read this. Establish devotion in firm conviction. Confirm by bell. Firm conviction. Even when we dress our deities, Prabhuji knows this better than me, we dress in the mood of Aishwarya Bhav. We don't dress deities like Krishna in Braja or something, no. Because Prabhupada knew this thing. We dress them very opulent. This is the reason that we should not become Sahajiya. It's very dangerous. Because as a soul, we want very easy paths because somehow that easily we can get Krishna. No. Krishna consciousness is simple but not easy. It's very simple. Chant your 16 rounds very attentively. Follow 4 regulative principles strictly. Hear Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. And if you have time, eat Krishna Prasadam. That's what my Guru Maharaj says. This is the austerity. Only Krishna Prasadam. Big austerity he says nowadays. And if you have blessed, if you are powered by hearing, chanting and chanting your rounds, then Krishna will empower you or he will help you to preach. And preaching is not very, let us say, something, just preach and give book. If one cannot, let us say somebody was asking, oh Prabhu, I cannot speak, this and that. When I speak in front of mic, I feel like something. Some people have this, they cannot speak in public. No problem, take book, give. In the pastime of Malati Mataji's daughter, what is her name? Saraswati. It's wonderful pastime, no? Somebody was telling Prabhupada, I cannot preach. Then Prabhupada called Saraswati. Saraswati, small 5-year little daughter of Malati Mataji. He asked, who is Krishna? Saraswati says, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prabhupada says, see, she can reach. That's all. That's what Devi Shakti Mataji was explaining today. In the answer of Panchagauda Prabhu, she said this thing. That preaching means whatever Prabhupada has said, just explain that as Prabhupada did. That's all. That is preaching. His Holiness Gopala Krishna Maharaj was giving class few days, not few days or maybe month before or something in Delhi. He said the same thing. He said we should just become like a parrot. Whatever Prabhupada said, just repeat that. So that's what Prabhupada is saying. If we understand the opulence of Krishna, realize, then our faith in devotion will become firm. So whatever our Prabhupada has given us, just follow it. That is called sadhana bhakti. Then in the second part of purport, Srila Prabhupada says, is giving importance of hearing. Because here Krishna says, Shrunu me, now hear me. So Prabhupada explained Shravanam now, in the second part of the purport. When we understand Krishna's opulence, then we start hearing, oh, is such a wonderful person. I should hear about that. Then he says, Prabhupada is saying, one becomes fixed in devotional service. The more one hears about the Supreme God, the more one becomes fixed in devotional service. Right? This is another way of becoming. Hear about Krishna's opulence, realize this, don't become Sahajiya, and then hear about him more and more. Shravanam. We have morning Bhagavatam class, evening Bhagavad Gita class. Hear that. And then what? In association of devotee. He writes, discourses in the society of devotees. No, not this one, this. One should always hear about the Lord in association of devotees. One can say, oh, I can hear. I have my phone, I have mute box. Just hear. What is the problem? Problem is there. In association of devotees. Jute box will not give you answer to your questions if you have any question while hearing. And that is not so-called personalism. When we hear in front of the person, then it becomes personalism. Then you are hearing him and you have your own, let us say, understanding or realization. If you have some doubt, you can immediately ask after the class. Once His Holiness, I forget the names very quickly. This Maharaj from South Africa, now East Africa, black Maharaj, long little, very he also gives, I forget, sorry, means to say whatever I'm just explaining the importance of hearing. One sannyasi was giving class and luckily he was, let us say, we have very good relation with him because we knew each other from long time. So I came little late in the Bhagavatam class in the morning for whatever reason. I was hearing on FM and I came. And when I asked question, I say I was hearing on FM. He immediately said, before asking question, he said, try to come early, don't hear on FM. So this is the association of devotee. This importance he knew better. So he wanted to impart this importance of hearing in association onto me, which is coming here. So I'm just trying to discuss with all of you, because we are fortunate that we are hearing. If you take the pastime of in association of hearing and discussing, we have wonderful pastime. This is from which I heard in one class, or in Prabhupada Lilamrit maybe there, again from one sannyasi. He says once Srila Prabhupada was in Mayapur, and one South African devotee, he was not at all, let us say, he was not able to live with the devotees in ashram. So he said, Prabhupada, I want to live alone and chant like Haridas Thakur. Prabhupada said, no, if you have problem here with the devotees, you may change the temple, you can go some other temple. He said, no, I want to stay in Mayapur, this and that. He was giving lot of, let us say, argument, this and that. Prabhupada didn't allow him. He said, whatever you want to do, as our Guru says, when disciples are thinking they are more intelligent than Guru, then they say, okay, whatever you want to do. Because they will not say you go and, okay, you do. And he went, he made a hut, something, and then he started chanting, and after a few months, he disappeared. Nobody knows where he went. This is the danger of practicing Krishna consciousness alone. If you don't stay with the devotees, hear and chant. Another wonderful pastime, if you hear about Bharat Maharaj. He is pure devotee definitely, but Krishna again take his devotees to teach us. You can realize, if you hear about Bharat Maharaj, if you understand the Bharat Maharaj position first, he was the king of the whole world, not India, not Asia, not Europe, not, let us say, whole earth was under his control. And he was not like a king who didn't know this Shastra. He knew very well. By his name only this whole earth is called Bharatvarsh. So try to understand his position, where he was. We can't even imagine to come to that level. By his example Krishna took to teach us, if we practice devotional service alone. You see, Bharat Maharaj, my God, the king of the whole earth, wonderfully, he was not new bhakta like very difficult in chanting or something, sleeping in chanting, or as soon as Srimad Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam class start, the Maya Devi or Nidra Devi comes on the eyes. Wonderful sleeping at that time. He was not like that. It's not that one has to tell him, oh, you eat only Krishna Prasadam, this is not Krishna Prasadam. No, Prabhu, this is without onion and garlic. So what, who cooked? No problem. He was not like that. He was not interested in some mundane topics or something. He was Bharat Maharaj, Raj Rishi. When he practiced alone, we all know what happened. Little attachment went to deer, and then he has to take birth as a deer. That's why Prabhupada is saying, hearing in association of devotee. And if you know, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Ramanand Rai, wonderful, if whole chapter about this Ramanand Rai, like they were discussing all like different stages of bhakti and Madhurya Ras, everything. After that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked these questions. And then he asked, Dukha madhya kona dukha hoye gora tara Krishna bhakta viravina dukha nahi dekhi para. The question is first, Dukha madhya kona dukha hoye gora tara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, of all kind of distress, what is the most painful? And what Ramananda Rai says? Krishna Bhakta Vira Vina Dukha Nahi Dekhi Para. Sri Ramananda Rai replied, apart from separation from the devotees of Krishna, I know of no unbearable unhappiness. This is the realization of pure devotees. It's not, oh, I'm staying in association of devotee, oh, his devotee is like this devotee is like that. No, we have to see ourselves only and stay in the association of devotees. Once Dinabandhu Prabhu was giving class in Srimad Bhagavatam in temple, and somehow that this topic came. Then he says, in relation to this, he says, when you will go out of Vrindavan or for preaching, when you are sitting in aeroplane or wherever, you see how many devotees are there. Hardly anybody is chanting. Hardly anybody has tilak. He said, then we realize, oh, we are so fortunate. We are in association of devotees. Hardly anybody say Krishna or something. Because in further Prabhupada explained this thing, the importance of association of devotees. In this purport also Prabhupada quoted wonderful shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. Swajivanadikam pathyam Shri Vishnu Janasangata. This is 1.5.54. Sorry, not Srimad Bhagavatam, Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Swajivanadikam pratyam Shri Vishnu Janasangata Vichedanasanam Chatra Na Sukhamasham Labhamai. Out of all kinds of desirable things experienced in this life of a living entity, association with the devotees of the Lord is the greatest. This is Brihad Bhagavatamrita. When we are separated from a devotee, even for a moment, we cannot enjoy happiness. You see? If we want to become happy, stay in association of devotees and discuss Krishna Katha. That's what Prabhupada is explaining in the purport of the shloka, Shonu me paramam vachaha. Here Prabhupada gives the check for ourselves. Wonderfully, Prabhupada is saying, discourses in the society of devotees can take place only among those who are really anxious to be in Krishna consciousness. It means if you are not interested in discussion of Krishna consciousness or topics of bhakti, then we are not anxious, or we are not trying to become devotee, or we are not advanced enough. That's what Prabhupada is saying. Because they can take place among those who are really anxious to be in Krishna consciousness. Those who are anxious to become Krishna conscious. They will discuss. The next line Prabhupada says, others cannot take part in such discourses. It means if we are not taking part in the discussion, it means we are not advancing, or we are not even Krishna conscious. Others cannot take part in these courses. Majjita madgat pranaya bodhayantam parasparam kathayantascha nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They are like tushyanti, they feel wonderful satisfaction. Like Parikshit Maharaj. Not at all worried about eating, sleeping. Forget everything for 7 days. He was enjoying. Our enjoyment comes in sleeping. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Checklist for ourselves. Very practical. That's what Prabhupada is giving. Purport. This is Prabhupada's purpose. To make us understand who is Bhagavan, why we have to hear about the opulence of Krishna, why we have to hear, how we have to hear, what is the danger of not hearing in association of devotees, hearing in chanting. That's why Srila Prabhupada said these ISKCON temples are schools, spiritual schools, where like-minded people can come and discuss about Krishna. That's all about ISKCON. International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Krishna Bhavana Amrit. That's what Prabhupada is explaining here. And what does that mean by hearing? Hearing means that when we hear, we try to apply that parts like teachings in our life. It's not I heard, okay, it's very nice class and finished. No, then we have to think, how can I apply? Okay, at least for devotees who are sitting here, I don't know who are online, those who are new or maybe first time hearing somehow or other, they can at least understand who is Bhagavan. Those who have Tilak, Kantrimala, I don't think that we have to tell them who is Bhagavan. But at least second part, Shravanam, how we have to do here, and then Kirtanam. We have to apply this life, these teachings in life. That is called Kirtanam. Somebody was asking, some very advanced devotees, Kirtan means also only just chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Does it mean like that only? Only this? He says no. Every activity is in Krishna consciousness. Well, the pleasure of, if done for the pleasure of Krishna, is Kirtanam. Anybody who is cleaning temple is doing Kirtan. Anybody who is dressing Krishna wonderfully, he is doing Kirtan. Actually he is preaching even. After Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So that's how we have to apply this. Means to try to apply this Shravanam, what we hear every day in Bhagavatam class. Like Devi Shakti Mataji gave such a wonderful class today morning. And he explained how we, person like me who is worse than Jagai Magai, also can get the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and his followers. And one last wonderful lines Prabhupada wrote. The Lord clearly tells Arjuna that because Arjuna is very dear to him, for his benefit such discourses are taking place. Why Krishna is telling to Arjuna this whole thing? Because Arjuna is very dear to Krishna. And one very advanced devotee was speaking on this verse, and he says, Krishna is already speaking from verse chapter 7. Again and again he is telling about his opulence, this. Again he is going to tell why it is like this. He says, because this is the nature of love. You all are grown up, except Brahmachari, I hope. Yeah. Even in material world, if you see, it's like a very strange example. Even Prabhupada gives this example in different place. Even in material life, if you see young boy and young girl, if they fall in love, so-called love, if they are talking, they can talk hours. Have you seen? You must have seen that in movies or even practical life. Somebody has fallen in love, with so-called love with men and boy and girl. They talk hours, same thing. How are you, this and that. And they can talk all like anything, but they don't get bored. Their eyes will not get sleep or something. But there is a very attachment is there between girl and boy. So here Krishna and Arjuna, they have such attachment. Krishna can speak hour, Arjuna can speak here hours, no problem. Like Parikshit Maharaj has strong attachment for Krishna. He can hear hours, no problem. Even days. This is the nature of love. When you fall in love, then this nature comes. Otherwise, if somebody speak half an hour, when he will stop class? Morning, my God, prasadam time. Why is not stopping now? I'm just joking, but devotees are good. So this is the nature of love. What Krishna is saying, I'm going to speak you again. My apologies. Arjuna say, okay, yes Krishna. So let us pray, so we can get that love, drop of love. That's what nature of love. So we can hear Krishna Katha with full, like Prahlad Maharaj says, that my whole consciousness is with you. What is that word? I forget that. Wonderful word is there. Magna Chitta. Prahlad Maharaj says, Magna Chitta. My Chitta, my heart is Magna, is fully with you, Krishna. But I am worried about those who are like trying to be happy outside. So if you want to become happy, as Prabhupada says, be in association of Krishna. Even Brihad Bhagavata Amrita says, and Ramananda Rai says, stay in association of devotees and try to hear every day and discuss Krishna Katha. So one day we can chant with the mood of Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti Tatra Pita Niyamate Smaranena Kala Durdaiva Mirdashami Hajani Nanuraga. I don't have any attachment for your name, Krishna. That's what Lord Chaitanya says. He was crying, but he was saying, he was setting example for us. Thank you very much. We have 5 minutes. If anybody has any question. Thank you. Yes, Mataji.
Why is Krishna not visible to us?
Why Krishna?
Is not visible to us.
Why Krishna is not visible to us? He is visible. Krishna Balram is standing there. Radha Shyam Sundar is standing. That is personal form. He will come. He will appear in front of you, Srila Prabhupada says. But we are not qualified yet. We have to check ourselves. Like say, why I cannot meet Modi now? Modi should come in front of me. Arey Baba. Prime Minister Modi should come in front of me now. How you can? You go first to their Prime Minister house. They will ask why you want to meet, so many questions, test. They will check you, this and that. Why you want to meet Modi? He is the person of this India only, Prime Minister. To meet him personally, so difficult. But Krishna is very merciful. He has come in the deity form. He has come in the form of words. And more and best, he has come in the form of Mahamantra. Nam Namakari Bahuda Nij Sarva Shakti. All his energies are there. When we chant, often less name or name with devotion, with love. This is called Prem Nam in Sanskrit terms. But Prabhupada says with love. When we chant with love, Krishna will come in front of. Prabhupada says when you can shake hand with Krishna. So try.
When you qualify, Prabhupada said that when you qualify, Krishna you will be able to talk to him.
Yeah, he says shake hand in front proper.
When they start meeting,
Yeah.
he said that just to please serve them nicely. And when you qualify, he will talk to you.
Yeah.
So we have to qualify.
We have to be.
Actually, like,
You have comment? Anybody has question? Because we have 1 minute more, then we can take comment.
if you are engaged in the devotional service actually, with your pure heart actually, then what will happen? Your trust and faith will develop in Krishna actually. When trust and faith is developed actually, whatever you do, you will feel yourself, realize yourself that Krishna is with you. That is the presence of Krishna. that Krishna will be felt in your heart. This is the thing actually we have to realize. Krishna will give protection at each and every step actually.
Yes, that is there, but
That is there.
isn't it so difficult to love a person who is not physically present before us? When the person is present before us physically, it is easy to love them. See,
Very
when
nice.
some person is present somewhere else, everybody is explaining the qualities of that person, the opulence of that person, how good he is, how great he is, how loving he is, how beautiful he is. But if he is at least one split of moment, if he is present before us, how good it will be for us to love that person.
So that's what Prabhuji explained. When you will practice, you chant 16 rounds very attentively, then Krishna will start giving you realization.
And for that actually devotion.
Then you start, like what Prabhupada is saying, in association of devotee, you hear, chant, and pray. Every day you pray, Krishna, Krishna, please help me in chanting. When we are chanting, this is the most important time.
Yes, sir.
So chant your round very attentively. Leave everything at that time. Whole world. No phone, no friends, nothing. So Krishna is your best friend. Now you have meeting with Krishna. 16 rounds attentively. Krishna will definitely give you realization. First in the form of, let us say, some activities which you are doing. Otherwise, how people are like chanting from many years.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
You are also here because of, you must have some realization.
Yes, respect.
Definitely. So he will come to you. He will come in front of you face to face. Don't worry. Ussaha nishchay dharya. That's what Rupa Goswami says. Okay?
Maybe you should be so patient.
Pardon?
You should be patient enough until you see him.
If you will hear Srimad Bhagavatam, the devotees, they did austerity for thousands of years. We are not living even 100 years. Out of 100 years, let us say we live 70, 80 years. Out of 70, 80 years, if we see, 6 to 8 hours we sleep. Our age is, let us say, if let us say somebody is 30 years. Out of that, 1/3 part is went in sleeping. So what austerity we have done? Nothing. Still, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Even in this short span of time, what Prabhupada has given, if we do as he is saying, then definitely you will see Krishna face to face. Even you are in Vrindavan, this is like, let us say, some realization Krishna wants to give you, that you see I am here, Krishna Balaram, in the form of Krishna Balaram. You develop relationship with them. They will talk to you, deities will talk. Our Prabhuji is here, he is doing deity worship. You can ask him realization. He can share with you. Mukundatta Prabhu is our head pujari. You ask him, so much realization. So, he will come. But you should, that Lalyam you have, wonderful Lalyam, wonderful, one should have desire, oh I want to see Krishna, face to face.
I always think gopis are seeing the beautiful form of Krishna always in front of them. That is why they love him so much, drinking the beauty of Krishna. If we also see Krishna like that, maybe we will also fall in love so much with him.
No. Gopis are eternal. Eternal they are. And they love so much, if you will hear about them, then you will see where I am. I want to see the love of gopis. How they were crying when Krishna went. They cannot even blink their eyes. That much love we have. We sleep 8 hours, even what to say blink, without Krishna. So, are we really remembering Krishna when I am eating prasadam? At least I am not. I am saying, where is paneer? So, so you practice and practice. You have come up to this Vrindavan, definitely you will go to that Vrindavan also, where you can see Krishna face to face. Okay? Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samast Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Sai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.